Hi guys, sorry, instead of pausing I ended up saving the video, so I'm just going to continue with the previous video. We ended on we did 21 all the way to 35. So I was actually calculating purchaser surplus, and let me see if they're asking about purchaser surplus. No, they're asking about economic profits, which is this area right here. So it's 1000 minus 400, 600 times 4, which you get 2,400, but they said in 1,000 rands. So you multiply by 1,000 and then you get 2.4 million. So this is correct. The airline makes an economic profit equal to 2.6 million. No, we just proved it's 2.4. Economic profit is maximized when the MR is equal to the MC. That is true. Where the MR is equal to the MC, that is the profit maximizing condition. To maximize economic profit, the airline will charge a price equal to the marginal revenue. That is not true. They will charge a price equal to the demand. They will first touch where the MR is equal to the MC. They touch the ATC. They touch their demand curve. They get their price. So they will charge 1,000 instead of 400. So the correct answer is D. Number 37. Which of the following statements below is or are correct? The consumer surplus is 1,001.6 million. So the consumer surplus, as I said in the previous video, will be 1,800 minus 1,000, which will give you 800 times 4 divided by 2, 1.6 times 1,000, because they said in 1,000 rands. So you have 1.6 million. So this is correct. To maximize economic profit, the airline will charge 1,000. That is correct. We did say that they will charge the price where when you touch the demand curve and you touch the y-axis, that price is the one they charge. So it was 1,000. A deadweight loss exists in this market structure. Yes, it does. So this whole thing about deadweight loss is the fact that, remember that the MC is equal to the supply curve. So the supply is where the supply meets the demand, right? If you're producing here, you'd be efficient. But because you're not producing here, you're producing here, there's an area created, which is this whole area. This area is called deadweight loss. So when there are shortages and there are surpluses, you have deadweight loss. In this case, there are shortages, so there is deadweight loss. The consumer surplus is 1.8. No, it is 1.6. We just calculated it, so the answer is D. Number 38. Which of the following statements below is or are correct? We are talking about a profit maximizing loan owner manufacturing firm in monopolistic competition. Okay, so this is a monopolistic competition. In the short run, the firm will produce 65 loans in the short run. Where are they now? Where the ATC touches the demand, they're in the long run now. So they are saying that in the short run, the firm will produce 65 loans, but in the long run, they will produce 90. No, this is the long run and they are producing 65. In the short run, the firm makes 0 economic profit and the same profits in the long run. No, in the short run, for it to be the short run, they need to be either making an economic loss or an economic profit. So this is wrong. In the short run, the firm produces 90 loan owners, but in the long run, it will produce 65. So it's not possible to say what they will produce in the short run, but we do know that in the long run, they are producing 65. So your multiple choice will guide you whether this is correct or not. In the short run, the firm makes a positive economic profit, but in the long run, it will make 0 economic profits. This is true, just like how you guys are seeing it here. The firm will produce 65 loan owners in the short run. No, remember in the short run, this is the long run and they are producing 65. So the correct answer is IV only, which is A. Number 39, almost there. Which of the following statements below is or are correct? The firm's excess capacity is 25 loans. Okay, so in terms of excess capacity, it's when you'll check where, like this. Okay, so you'll take 90 minus 65, right? So 90 minus 65 and you get 25. So yeah, so you'll touch the minimum point of the ATC and you'll touch where the demand is also meeting the ATC and you'll subtract the 2. So that is 25. That is your excess capacity. this firm does not have excess capacity. Wrong. They don't have excess capacity if they are producing in an efficient way, just like a perfect competitor who will produce where the supply meets the demand. Okay, this firm will produce the output at which the marginal revenue equals the marginal cost. Correct. I have to emphasize that every frame, regardless of your market structure, you always produce the output, not the price, but the output where the MR is equal to the MC. If they tell you that the firm will charge the price where the MR is equal to the MC, that is not correct. They do not necessarily have to charge that price. They always use the profit maximizing condition to know the number of goods they need to produce. So this is correct. The firm's markup is 125. The firm does not have a markup. So we said I is correct, and triple I, that is also correct. So E is the correct answer. Number 40, if a monopolistic competitive firm is making a positive economic profit in the short run, okay, what will happen in the long run? So if you remember that in this monopolistic competitive market, there are no barriers to entry. So if you are making economic profits, other firms will be attracted to come to the place, to let's just say a mall, because there's no market, to the space that you are in. They will, because they are economic profits, they want to also get those economic profits. So some firms will leave the industry. Why would some firms leave when there's economic profits? Wrong. New firms will enter the industry. Correct. The demand for each product will decrease. Correct. Remember that in this market, it is not the supply curve that shifts when you're moving from short run to long run, but it is actually the demand curve that shifts. So in this case, because more firms are entering, you will share the demand. So if you had 100 customers, you might end up having 70 consumers. So your demand will decrease. The firm will make an economic loss. No, you can't make an economic loss in the long run. In the long run, you make zero economic profits. The firm will make the same profits they had in the short run. That's not true. If you're sharing the profits with other people, then you can't make the same profits. So this is wrong. So the correct answer is D. And we are done. I tried to keep the videos as short as possible. I think it took me 27 minutes considering the previous video. Okay, thank you so much for watching. I hope this helped. Please know that I do tutoring. If you need to have an in-person session, you can always call me on my number. Okay, so currently I'm tutoring VET students, so they do have my number. Later on, I might move to tutoring everybody, so I'll definitely share my details at a later stage. But yeah, if you need any tutoring, if you need tutoring with maths, tutoring with economics, you know where to find me. Good luck for tomorrow for your economics test. I know VET students are writing an economics test tomorrow, so good luck with that. You guys can do it. I believe in you. I see it in you, so you better see it in yourself as well. Bye guys.